Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
4 yards.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Herbert now on second down. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That second down play nets a -4. From the 50, here's Herbert. And that will be incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Kill, kill, kill.
They snap it to Herbert. Open man is Robbie Anderson. 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Fourth down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Butker on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
No, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Running from the gun, Henry. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Wall. 60 Bison.
They run it here with Gordon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, backside guys, that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Switch it.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now Anderson on the jet sweep. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Check your heart rate. Check 99.
Gordon. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know It's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. It got his man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. From the shotgun, Wilson being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
On second down, here's Barkley. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Saquon Barkley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
Justin Tucker set.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Gordon. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
This is Gordon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Forced out to his left. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown.
Devontae Adams. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Caught left side, Hopkins. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Steps away to his left, and that is incomplete here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Watch the twist. Mark 56.
Herbert on 1st down now. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. After the interception, here's Wilson. Airing this one out for it. He's got a man. Complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Wilson. Again for Evans. This time he's got him. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Wilson will throw again. And a catch right side by Evans. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Again, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Cardinals 6. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. This is taken way up at the 25. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
That's the end.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And he returns this to the 22.
Tate on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll start with a give to Henry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Ball carrier. The tackle by Kenneth Murray. A 6-yard.
Again, it's Henry. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
29-yard line.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
Handoff.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 6. 1st down, Seattle.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Jordan Boyer on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up.
They'll run it again with Henry.
At the 38-yard line.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
Steven Nelson on the tackle. A 2-yard gain.
Wilson.
And it's third down.
They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
First down Seahawks.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Steven Nelson on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, check back 21, right 21, check back 21. Check.
Throwing is Wilson. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Looking deep for Adams, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On third down, Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Phoenix, Arizona is the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Throwing again. Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 on the Seahawks 48-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Right there. 54, right there.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
7-yard line.
Let's go, D. Back to 60. Back to 60. Switch gears. Switch gears.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 36-yard line.
Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Intended for Robbie Anderson. Incomplete. Buda Baker there on the coverage.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds. And now 4th down. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
Sets up 4th down.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is. And you just kind of get the sense that this team's been snake-bitten a little bit here. They just have not had anything go their way.
It's like they collectively walked under a ladder on their way into the stadium. What else could go wrong?
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This offense so far on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is third. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Tucker now to add the point after.
The extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Cardinals 6.
Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
On 1st down, it's Herbert going deep for Hopkins. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here's Wilson.
2nd and 4.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Wilson's
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And now he's going to use his legs. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
First down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. The left side completion to Jones. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
He was taken down by
Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Herbert off of play action. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. There goes Melvin Gordon. He's at the 30, the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Out of the gun, Herbert, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Cardinals 14. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Wilson wants to throw it. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And the Seahawks first down.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Evans. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
To throw again is Wilson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Seahawks.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. There's Evans again, complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal as he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. Wilson will throw again. They still can't get it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Throwing again here, Wilson. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
36 power.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Go. Go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Just keeping the play alive. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Score Seahawks 48, Cardinals 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Being chased out left. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Herbert forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it fly. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Seahawks.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals,